Welcome back, or if it's your first time here, what's good, fam? Nice to meet you. There's a lot going on in the world right now. I think that could be said at any point in time ever. The majority of us fall victim to the temptation to joke, laugh, or scroll our way through it. Not necessarily because we don't care, but maybe because we don't know what else to do or what else to say. Or at least we don't feel like we know enough to say anything at all. Or we just tired. I get it, I feel that too. But this episode is a quiet detour, kind of reminder that even when the world feels too big, you're still a part of it. And your choices still matter. A small drop in a big pond still makes a ripple. Now, I hear people say a lot, I'm not into politics. I don't talk about that stuff. I don't get into that. It's too complicated. It's too messy. Both sides are the same. Both sides are wrong. Nothing ever changes, so forth and so on. I'm apolitical. And I understand where that comes from. Most of us were never taught how to engage with politics in a healthy manner or a way that felt honest or human. It's either outrage or nothing. Reposts, retweets, likes, or silence, all in or invisible. But here's the truth that I've come to believe. If you're alive, you are political. Everything is politics. Whether you speak up or stay quiet, scroll past or lean in, your choice is still a political statement. And choosing not to choose, still a choice. Now, you don't have to be an expert. You don't need a degree in international relations, but you can't live on this planet and pretend you don't shape and get shaped by the systems around you. Politics isn't just some far-off debate between elites. Not just some far-off debate between elites. It's the reason your groceries cost what they do. It's zoning laws that shape your neighborhood. It's who gets to open a school or clinic nearby. It's what your kids are allowed to learn. It's what kind of work you're allowed to do. It's who gets arrested and who gets protected. So you don't need to raise a fist or post every headline, but you are affected and you do affect others. And then there's what's happening right now, right? So we got Israel and Palestine, Israel and Iran, Sudan, Congo, Syria, Yemen. I could go on and on and on. So much violence, so much grief, so much pain. And it gets reduced to a headline and thrown out there and then disappears into the ether along with everything else, lost in the algorithm eventually. And I understand the fatigue. I understand the fear of saying the wrong thing, sharing the wrong thing. But it's never about, and never has been about, being right. I don't even think it's about being able to change it, right? Because I have my fair share of cynicism. I'll be honest, there's some things I don't think will ever change, at least not in my lifetime or maybe even my children's lifetime. I'm just not comfortable with saying with my actions, this is fine. It's just the way of the world. Especially for those of us who grew up in such an individualistic society as this great nation. It's difficult to fathom the true power and worth of the collective. And I don't mean that in a communistic sense, just like in a human sense. One small drop in a large body of water still creates a ripple. But I won't be naive. It's an insignificant ripple unless it's more than just one drop. That's how you create a flood. So it's not about being right. It's about asking who's hurting, who's being erased. What's the cost of staying silent again? And look, I know what holds us back. We're tired. We're overstimulated. We don't know who to trust. You don't have to be a full-time activist, but you do have to stay human. And that means letting yourself feel a portion of what others are going through and taking one step beyond your usual distance. Just one more step. Follow one credible journalist. Ask one honest question. Have one hard conversation with that coworker or a first responder, even if it's just with yourself. Reshare something thoughtful, not just performative. Pick one place to learn from. Stay soft, but stay sharp. No Diddy. What do I mean by stay soft? I mean, like, you don't have to strap on an AR and a goofy hat to show that you care about your community and what's going on in it. You don't have to do that to inspire someone, to inspire the youth, them to change or want change for the world. No need to be drawn to either extreme, whether on the left or on the right or in the middle, to make a difference. Just be a little bit more informed than you normally would. Have conversations with elected officials, first responders, the police officers in your neighborhood. For me, this matters because I don't want to live in a world where empathy is a niche interest. I'm a black man in the United States. I run a business, I make art, and I'm tired too. I marched, I protested, I stood on front lines, I posted, I argued, I watched the videos of police brutality. I saw it firsthand, in person. I called officials, I emailed, I put my money where my mouth was and donated. I helped bail out protesters that got arrested. And I got absolutely burnt out because I looked around and it was like, not only did things not change, it seemingly got worse. That still isn't an excuse to turn a blind eye to the suffering of others. So I may not be as loud as I once was or engage in conversations about these things as much as I used to, but I'm still paying attention because these things touch everything. The art I make, the people I hire, the silence that I carry, the fear that I ignore, the faith that I hold. Some days, I want to just create. Other days, I want to scream. Most days, I'm somewhere in between. But what I won't do is pretend none of it matters. So this is your invitation, not to try to fix it, not to have all the answers, just to take one step forward, because the world isn't separate from your existence. You're a part of it. And your presence or your absence makes a difference. So don't wait to be an expert before you care. Don't let your fear of being wrong keep you from engaging or choosing to be here. If you made it this far into the video, thank you. Thank you for listening. And I hope you share this with somebody. And thank you for keeping your heart, like 3 Stacks told you, you know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments what you think or what you would like me to journal on next. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, all that, you know what I'm saying? And have a good day, man. Have a good week, you know? Keep knowing, keep learning, keep caring, keep fighting. Remember, being informed doesn't require you to be miserable. There's a lot of activists, and especially, you know, internet activists that make it seem that way, but that's not the case. But I think that's all I have for y'all this time around. So, till next time, peace.